Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name's Felicia. Please subscribe and join me for my journey. I want to make this video because um, it's something that I really struggled with prior to this year, and that was making friends. So I've always had at least one good friend. I had a friend that I had since high school, and she's been a good friend of mine up until now. And I've always had lots of acquaintances, but I always felt like I was missing good, genuine, close friendships. And I would always say, I would always have a self-pity party and say things like, oh, I don't have friends. You know, sometimes I would cry and get really sad. But really, what I've come to find is that I had to look inward to see why I couldn't make friends. So I had to realize that I was looking for I had unrealistic expectations when it came to friendships. I was looking for specific things. So, you know, I would want my friends to look a certain way, dress a certain way, act a certain way, have the same hobbies, all those things. But the chances of me finding somebody just like myself in this world is slim to none. And if friends weren't checking those boxes, then I wasn't taking them seriously or pursuing them. So what I had to do was humble myself and realize that I needed to open myself up to friends of all different nationalities, backgrounds, religions, music tastes, something as simple as music taste. I just made a friend and she listens to more, I guess you would call it house music, and I listen to more 90s R&B. So, you know, we don't have that in common, but she's a good person. So I found that you have to look for qualities. Really, what's most important is that your values align. You know, you have to look for good qualities in people, and you have to overall make sure that your values align. Nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. Your skin color doesn't matter. Your nationality doesn't matter. Where you come from doesn't matter. Your cultural beliefs don't matter. Nothing matters. The car you drive doesn't matter. The house you live in doesn't matter. Your income doesn't matter. So once I realized that, and I started putting myself in a position to meet people and to make friends. Excuse me, my baby. He's coughing in the room. He's sleeping. But as soon as I put myself in a position to make friends, I started making friends. So, you know, I joined Facebook mom groups. I joined a church group, and I joined this playdate group, a local playdate group, where a bunch of moms get together a couple times a month to join or host playdates. And it's really paid off. I've met some people. I've gone on, I just recently went to a science museum with a mom and her kids, and we had so much fun. And being that we're just so different, I would have been closed off to this friendship if this was last year, around the same time last year. So I'm just really proud of the growth I've made and how far I've come and the relationships I've made in this year and going into the new year. And I just wanted to talk about it because it's something that I'm grateful for, you know, closing out the end of the year and just celebrating Thanksgiving and stuff. So I just wanted to share that and hopefully inspire others who are having a hard time. I do see videos on YouTube and people express, you know, having a hard time making friends. And I feel like it's something that's become a movement. Like people feel inspired by the thought and the idea of not having friends. But realistically, humans were made to be social creatures. I actually have a book on my nightstand called Social, and I've been meaning to get around to reading it. And I probably will here soon, but we're wired to be social. We thrive on relationships. So you might want to do the research yourself, but I did see an interview where somebody mentioned a study where, we live longer, healthier lives when we have meaningful and healthy and happy relationships in our lives. So, anyways, I just wanted to share that. Really, we have to get out of our own way. We have to stop being our own worst enemy when it comes to making friendships. And we have to let our guards down and open ourselves up to, different things. Otherwise, you'll just stay friendless.